English. And that's how we all came here. And he always said it that, it was very hard for him at the beginning because my father had a great job. And he started here from scratch, working in a factory, but he went to high school here, like he had never went, and he ended up in Columbia University. He ended up having almost the same job he had in South America.
I'm married for almost 45 years.
Cesar, 25.
25, right?
He likes to joke around.
I forgot how many years. Anyway, I'm married, and I want to prove again I'm very skinny when I'm married. I have everything. I have all my hair now, not too many. I lose everything now. Anyway, and I have my family, that's our family from Italy. When I say with my wife at one time moved to another country because the situation in my country, 25 years, that's not safe. And I want to move to Italy because my family live there. But my father-in-law told me, no, Italy is good, but USA is better. And I say, I respect my father-in-law, and I believe in him. And I say, okay, go to USA. And I moved to USA. That's when I have a few years over here in this country. Look at this, same guy, same mustache, very skinny. Sonia nothing changed too much. And I take usually vacation trips, 1 year to South America and the other year to Italy. This is the Rimini. That's my family. That's a beach from Rimini. And I start take vacation. And 10 years ago, I want to say, okay, I'm done in this country. I want to come back to my country. Now everything is safe. And I say, Sonia, okay, come back to Colombia. And what happened?
Well, like I said, my dad always loved this country. He went back to South America, and then I used to go visit them for vacation. He forgot to say this. And I went for a vacation for 2 weeks. I met him, and we married like this.
There's not many men in Colombia, and she go to Colombia to take the men. That's not fair.
That's what a lot of women told me. You come here, there's hardly any men, and you come here and grab whatever is left. And so, so then after my parents went back, we used to always go visit them. And then we told my dad, thinking we know everything, look, I said, Papi, we're coming back. We're already done with the USA. We're done. We're just staying here in Colombia. And he says, are you guys kidding me? What are you going to do here? There is where you make money. That's the country of opportunity, and you're not taking advantage. If you're going to come here, you can come, but I don't agree with what you're saying. To make the story short, we came, a little pissed on the plane, say, they don't support us, they don't do anything. And it was funny. We got here, and then we called the person who took care of the car while we were away. And I remember so much the guy, the one who took care of the cars, he used to work for Merck. He was the vice president, and he said to us, when you come to pick up your car, bring your electric bill. That's how we was introduced to the business.
And that's my friend. And I say, he want my electric bill? He want to pay my bill? I know he got a great job, but I don't think so he want to pay my bill. Maybe that's a joke or something like that. And I go to my friend's house, and when you come back from vacation, you have to wait. People say, what did you bring to Colombia? Coffee, candy, whatever, but not your electric bill. And he said, you bring your electric bill? He said, no. What do you want for my electric bill? No, I want to show you something. And that Saturday night, I'm hungry, I'm tired. He showed me the video. I don't understand nothing about the video. Energy, but making sense that's energy. Talking too many things, but only his energy is making sense. But he's my friend. And he tell me, Cesar, this is good. I say, Alvaro, I'm hungry. What do you want? I sign up. You put the food now on the table? I say, yes, okay, do it.
Okay, then.
Pay $458 for the food. It's more cheaper for me than the restaurant.
I remember saying, because I looked the video too, and I didn't agree. I can't believe he was signing, right? And I just, I went right next to him and I said, you better not put my name there. Because I never believed in this type of business, see? I used to work in Wall Street, and I always used to think that people who did this type of business were people who could not find a job or didn't have anything to do. So I was a little bit upset at him because I said, we just come from Colombia and he paid $458. That was ridiculous.
Actually, everybody heard about today, what are you wife? My first wife, that's my wife. Say, I don't want to hurt my wife. I told you. This is not the right business. That's my first wife. Because I never do something like that in my life. But make it for me sense, that's energy. I remember my friend told me you have to find few bills for you got your money back. And I said, don't worry, no, you have to, okay. In my regular job, I tell my employees, people tell me, hey boss, I need my vacation, okay. Make your request, bring your electric bill, and you got your vacation. Something simple. You want vacation? Okay, email your electric bill. Simple. You my friends. And I receive few $100. When I receive this money, I say, oh my God, I don't want to go to the jail. This money that from who? Who is Chris Chambers? Something illegal? That's when I went to the first presentation. That's many people from the police department. And I in this meeting, I forgot the name. What is the name? Tito's. Yes, that's the guy that's doing the presentation over there in Staten Island. And I see too many people from the police department. Thank God this business is legal. And I start this business, but I'm not the full example. What happened for myself in my first year?
Well, it took 1 year to become regional and 2 years to become senior. Was I excited? Of course not. I said, so much trouble for that? I was seeing money, but not significant. I wasn't happy about it. So I said, you're really wasting your time. I didn't, if he went alone, he went alone. But I didn't really support him because I thought it was so much time and he wasn't really doing anything, so I wasn't interested.
I'm not the better example. I'm not the fast track. I'm the slow track for regional. I'm the slow track for senior. And actually, after almost 2 years, I have only 25 people in my organization. And everybody is dead. Yes. I only waiting for the Holy Week for everybody resurrection. And I go to many meetings, many training, and everybody think I have a big organization. And how's your business? Great, amazing. Every day is better. But nothing happened in my business. But I always believe. Always believe. Believe in the business. Believe in the company. Believe in God. Believe in myself. And I say, any moment. But after 2 years, what happened?
Well, after 2 years, I told you he became on Facebook, right? And he found a friend of him. And that friend guided him to another friend in upstate New York, which was like 2 hours and a half from where we live. So he went in, he went alone because I said, you're just wasting time. He went alone and he signed it, there was a barbecue. And how do people go to barbecues? Shorts. He went like that to the barbecue.
I feel stupid over there.
And I don't know what happened, but he signed a consultant there.
When he drunk. I am honest with you, he's drunk. He said, give me my credit card, Cesar, go ahead.
What happened next day?
And the next day called me right away. Cesar, somebody got $458 for my credit card. I want my money back. Say, you in this business, that's no money back. If you want your money back, you have to be more people next week. And from this guy, more than 1,000 consultants joined my organization. You never know. Every Sunday, I remember, every Sunday, that training and presentation.
Rain or shine. That was so true. We were very, very committed.
And later, I bring 7 regional consultants from my senior co to Ambition. Because from over here it's easy, but from the Northeast, everybody has to pay the hotel, everybody has to pay tickets, and everybody complains, it's too much money for the regional consultants. And I made everything what I have to do from bring these 7 people. For this ambition from these 7 people, 5 months later, I got my easy position. And for the next ambition in my senior code, 52 SC. That's what important is ambition. How change your business ambition. In this process, for some reason, the woman has more connection with the money with the husband. Something changed.
Well, I always tell him that I change, and not because I'm interested in the money, right? It's just that I believe that it was true what they were saying. So of course I got into the business, you know. Now I felt comfortable telling people it works, and that if you do the job, the money is there. Because I was seeing it, and the first thing I got very excited was my free energy. Of course I got free energy. But what really changed me, that I said it was my turnaround point, that I said I'm doing this, is because you know, I received a check, and it was pretty good, and I got very happy. And he said, and how do I know? I didn't even look at the power. So remember, I was not in the franchise. Because all the money that comes in comes to, we have a joint account, so I know what comes in and what comes out. So I told him, oh, that's a good check. He goes, wait till you see next week's. But I didn't understand it. And obviously next week was the best check. And I said, and you know what I did with that check? Of course I spent it. Well, you know, but what did I do? And that's what really, guys, changed me. I paid the total amount of a credit card.